What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a squad builder showdown that is very, very close to my heart. We are doing one of my favourite footballers from when I was a kid has been given a hero card in FIFA 22. It is none other than Everton and Australia's own Mr. Tim Cahill. Corner flags beware. And we are joined by, as I am Everton's own, we are joined by Australia's own, making his squad builder showdown debut. It is Jared. How you doing, mate?
I'm very well, mate. Thank you very much for having us on. It's a privilege to finally join the Squad Builder Showdown ranks.
Or should I say good day?
I'm holding up a sign right now that I made pre-video, and I said, I bet $100 Andy does a terrible Aussie accent. So, you've lost that bet that you didn't even know you made.
Good. I mean, it was pretty bang on one, to be honest with you. When we go to the capture event, I just drive Jared mad doing terrible in-betweeners impressions.
That Volta video with the in-betweeners impressions, oh my god. I did not want to watch the in-betweeners after that for a long time.
You love the in-betweeners as well, don't you? And I basically just ruined it for you.
Yeah, you've taken something incredible, like the shining light of British comedy, absolutely drove it into the ground.
To be fair to me, Jay's Australian accent in the in-betweeners is really bad. So you could say I'm trying to do a good Australian accent, or you could say I'm actually just doing a really good impression of Jay.
I think you didn't do too bad of a job, to be honest. It was just really over-exaggerated. It's like when we go to those capture events...
2 jars of lager and a Guinness.
I'm just holding up that sign again. It's like when you go to... Like when I go to those capture events, I don't notice how Australian I am until I'm around like you British people, and especially around the Americans. That's when you realise like, oh my god, Australian accents are just so over the top at times. And you've definitely embodied it with your in-betweeners impression.
You betcha, cobber.
Just shaking my head, mate. Just shaking my head. After all these years, I still haven't figured out a way.
15th of bloody May 1989. Sorry, I'll stop.
I'll let you have your moment, mate.
I am also, actually, to make it up to you, I'm wearing a McLaren F1 hoodie.
Nice.
That my sister got me. Danny Ricciardo.
Danny Rick. He's having a good season.
He is now. He wasn't, but he is now. I do love McLaren, but he has an absolute stinker at the start and then just won a race from nowhere.
Yeah, I'm like a little bit into the F1, but like the whole country was blowing up when he like we won the race the other week or something, didn't he? Everyone was going crazy about it. I've never seen so many people in Australia talk about F1.
Big up Danny Rick. What a guy. Shall we jump in? Stop talking about... We'll stop doing terrible Australian accents and just talking about Australian country. We'll leave that for the rest of the videos. I'm sure we do love a good waffle on Squad Builder Showdown. It's our first Heroes Squad Builder Showdown, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like we need to kick it off with a stat of the day. And for the first time ever, stat of the day isn't coming from Lucas on SBS data, because I put a poll out on Twitter saying that now heroes are in the game, we basically need to decide what the rules are going to be for Squad Builder Showdown, because you're only allowed one icon in your squad, as Jared knows, because we've told him the rules of Squad Builder Showdown for his debut. Go and check out Jared's channel, by the way. You don't do much for content, do you, Jared? But you do a lot of very good career mode content. I'm
trying to like slowly make a bit of a transition into Ultimate Team, like upload a little bit more Ultimate Team content this year, still mainly career mode, but I'm dabbling a little bit. Did a pack opening the other day that I like half put into career mode, so putting my feet in the water. So this is like my full debut on like a full Ultimate Team video, which should be quite interesting.
Okay, I should be expecting to win then.
Yeah, I mean, like
I need
honestly,
to
Andy, if you do not, after all the Squad Builder Showdown videos you've made, if you do not absolutely clean sweep me here, you have got serious problems. Serious problems.
He doesn't even play online. When someone shows you a record if they're playing on Ultimate Team, you're like, oh, play online. Jared literally doesn't play online. Like, come on, Andy. You could. Okay. Anyway, we are going to do another Squad Builder Showdown on Jared's channel. It's going to be on Hero Clint Dempsey. So go and check out some career mode, non-career mode, some Ultimate Team content.
Only 2,000 subs away from 400k. So fingers crossed we get there.
There we go. Go sub to Jared. He's a real nice guy, and his career mode videos are very, very good. And he's got Squad Builder Showdown there. You're going to want to see. Anyway, what was I telling you guys about? Oh yeah, we need to do and establish the rules of heroes. So you're only allowed one icon in your squad, excluding the marquee player. So if you do Squad Builder Showdown an icon, you can't put another icon in. We were talking about whether you should be allowed one icon and one hero, or whether heroes should just be grouped together with icons and you're only allowed one of either of them. 61% of you guys said you should be allowed one of each. But I personally think it should be one of either. I feel like you guys have voted for that because you want to see heroes and icons and everything in the squad to make people have to discard loads of coins. But actually, in the like spirit of Squad of the Showdown and the players getting guessed being the funniest thing, I feel like you should only be allowed one of either. You don't get a hero and an icon because it'd make it too hard to guess people's players. That may change in the future if as we get to use heroes, work out their links and how helpful they are and stuff like that, as you get a bit more experience with them. But for now, you're only allowed one hero or icon. You can't have one of each of them. So just to establish that. Against the will of the people. But
the people want to see
I feel
us
like
suffer,
I know what I'm
mate.
doing.
They want to see us suffer and lose all our coins.
And I feel like I know what I'm doing as well, Jared. Like, I've done this for like 6 years now, and people still love Squad of the Showdown. So trust me, guys, it'll be good. Don't worry. What formation would you like, Jared?
So you're holding up your whiteboard now with the guess of what formation I'm not, or what you think I'm going to choose?
Oh, I'm holding up a whiteboard that says, I bet you Jared does a terrible Australian accent for $100.
That's just my permanent state of mind, mate. It's the permanent Australian accent with the lisp. But I think I want to play with a 4-4-2 formation, Andy.
Okay, you may have it, mate.
Let me get my. I know you told me to get a whiteboard, but I do not own a whiteboard, so I've got the classic notepad and paper, which I'll hear scrunching around all video long. But I'm holding up my formation now.
That's a shame, actually, to be honest with you. Let me just text James and see if he wants to do Squad of the Showdown on Tim Cahill. No whiteboard.
I'm a stinge,
It's
mate.
FIFA 22, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm a stinge. When have I ever used a whiteboard in a video, mate?
To be fair, I was going to say it's 8 PM. You could have gone to the shops today. You're in lockdown, aren't you?
Yeah, mate.
I'll let you off.
Almost 4 months in lockdown. Kill me now.
Surely you're double jabbed.
Yeah, I've been double jabbed for almost a month.
Christ.
Yeah.
That is rough.
Yeah.
Not as rough as you happen to play against my favourite formation in this game, 4-2-3-1.
Yep, you can do that. I wrote down 4-4-1-1.
Oh, that is perfect. Prime Tim Cahill, actually, to be fair. Cahill off the striker, runs into the box. Boomf!
Mate, it's worrying
that
it's worrying that like crosses and headers and stuff this year are a little bit overpowered because Tim Cahill's what's his heading stats? They've got to be super strong, don't they?
He's got 95 jumping and 94 heading accuracy.
Oh lord. Oh lord.
I've been running them in a full Everton team in Div Rivals and actually been doing quite well with it. So
have you had a little test around? Have you? You've given him a little bit of a twirl.
He's pretty good.
He's got a. Surely it's got to be 99.
But he's Tim Cahill.
It's got to be 99. He's so short as well, which is it's crazy that he's such a good header of the ball.
He used to win everything in the air, did he? Even though he's 5'10". He's crackers. Shall we jump in to the first selections?
We shall. I am ready.
Moving into the first positions then, mate. Would you like to go first or second?
You can go first. It's fine. You can go first.
All right. Okay. I think what I'm actually going to do... So I've played Tim Cahill in central cam in this formation in my Everton team. He's got a goal and 2 assists in 5 games. And he sometimes struggles to get into the box to try and win the headers. So I'm actually going to play him as one of the side cams, like the wide ones. And hopefully like the other cam can run down the line and cross it in. And Cahill will be back post. Maybe that'll be more successful.
Right. Interesting tactic.
So... with that in mind, I'm going to put a bit of a creator in the centre. And I'm going to go for Paul Pogba.
Huge.
He's strong link. He's strong links to Cahill. This is cool. On the opposite side, I'm going to go for Phil Foden.
Nice.
And then at striker, a little bit of Jamie Vardy.
Oh, Jamie Vardy. Nice. Well.
Any damage?
So, I've gone for striker. I put down Timo Werner. I've heard he's very overpowered this year. I thought that might have been right up your alley. And then for the attacking midfielders, you've definitely gone a lot more baller than I expected. I was thinking, he's probably going to try being a little bit sneaky around me. So I put down Rodrigo from Leeds. And I put down your team's favourite player. So you get to keep all your players, essentially.
Okay.
Got you demonetized, brother.
We'll gloss over that one. And we'll say, what players do you want, mate?
All right, so I'm going for a striker and a left mid and a right midfielder here, correct?
You are indeed.
Okay.
I'm just glad I got all my players, though.
Yeah.
We'll just pretend you only guessed 2.
Paul Pogba's a very good addition to your side. So, at striker, I'm going for a Premier League striker here. And I am going to go... there was 2 players I was tossing up between. But, ultimately, I am going to go for Raul Jimenez, the Mexican striker.
Okay.
It was between him or Richarlison, but I've gone for Jimenez. At the right midfield spot, probably going to need to put him here as a concept player, but I'm going for Rafinha from Leeds United.
Okay.
And then at left midfield, I am going to go for the Dutch midfielder from Tottenham, Bergwijn.
Okay.
Any damage?
I went a little bit bolder with my guesses than what you picked. Seems we're joined by the Australian attorney, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm trying to be a stinge brother. I'm so much of a noob at Ultimate Team that I'm still trying to figure out how to add concept players. But we'll figure it out one day, friends. We'll figure it out one day.
I put Timo Werner, Wilfried Zaha, and Inform Sa.
Okay, that's not too bad of a guess, to be honest.
Sa, but
I was considering Timo Werner at one point. But then I thought, like, that's why I went for Timo Werner on, like, my end. I was like, he's just too good. Like, it's just too much of an obvious guess, but I thought you were trying to, like, double bluff me. So we didn't lose anybody.
yeah, fair.
Fair.
It's better to have Jimenez and Bergwijn. I mean, Bergwijn's got an 85 pace. He looks alright for a non-rare, but he is non-rare.
I just don't want to get stuck with I don't want to get stitched up like you've stitched up so many people and get stuck with a bronze goalkeeper playing striker.
Fair. That's fair. I mean, if there's ever a year that Jimenez could be good on FIFA, it's probably this one, I guess.
Well, I mean, I've been using, in my normal squad, I've been using Lewandowski and Haaland up top. And Lewandowski's been an absolute killer. Absolute
But
killer.
Jimenez isn't Lewandowski, is he?
Yeah,
Like,
but that's sort of
bloody
same mold. Don't get me twisted. I'm not trying to compare the two, but that sort of mold. Just a big striker, good finishing. That sort. I'm not trying to compare Lewandowski and Jimenez. Jeez.
Oh, dear.
Jimenez is actually better than Lewandowski.
Brilliant. Should we move on to the midfield?
Let's do it.
Moving into the midfield then. Your turn to go first, mate.
All right. So
Who are you going for?
So, in the left centre mid role, I am going to take a leaf out of your book, get a big statement player, and throw in Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba in the left centre mid spot. Got to make sure I finally learned how to put the concept players on tab now. So, Paul Pogba getting into the squad there. And then for the right...
This is like me when I tried to record career mode, isn't it? And I was like, how do I sign a player?
You're just going around trying to figure out, like on slow-mo, essentially. So, in my right centre mid spot, I am going to go... So, you've said I'm allowed to get a player and move their position, like, up one or down one.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to go ahead and put in Højbjerg from Tottenham.
Okay.
Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. The man with some of the coolest tattoos in the Premier League.
You're a man who loves a tattoo as well, aren't you?
I have got 54 tattoos.
Bloody hell.
I love them.
You going arm sleeve, but also leg sleeve?
I've got both my arms done. I've got my right leg's fully done. My left leg is half done. And I've got half my stomach done now. I've gotten a lot more done since I last saw you.
Interesting. I'm not a massive... I mean, I don't not like tattoos. And I think they do look cool on some people. I think you quite suit them. But I don't personally want one.
Yeah, different strokes for different folks, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's got their taste.
So, some people's tattoos, putting out there, are absolutely horrendous.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the tattoos you see when you're watching the UFC are appalling.
It's like the ones that were in
I don't know what
fashion.
it is about MMA fighters and having terrible tattoos,
I mean,
but they just do.
It's pretty self-explanatory. They get hit in the head for a living. People that get hit in the head or get CTE, I wouldn't expect them to be the most critical of thinkers and be thinking about what their tattoos are going to be.
Yeah.
But, like, I always find it funny.
Your tattoos are really good.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Didn't you get like a...
I did massive
maybe I'm
research
misremembering.
into
Did you get like a crazy tiger done? And it looks insane.
I've got I've got a tiger on my inner bicep, which I'm showing the camera now. I've got like a full sleeve of like Greek mythology, and then my left sleeve is all like films and stuff. I've got like Denzel Washington, Leo from Jamie Foxx in Django, De Niro, La La Land, all this stuff. Got all those ones there on my arms, and I got like all traditional stuff on my stomach and legs and all that. I always find it funny though when I'm like going back and watching like maybe like a replay of like a 2004 reality TV show, seeing like the tattoos that were in fashion there. You've got like these white American guys that have like these tribal tattoos and all those sorts
yeah,
of
they got
ones.
like Maori tattoos and stuff
that,
like that. It's crazy,
like the cultural appropriation and all that, and like just some of the tattoos they have. I'm like, oh god, I hope my tattoos don't age that poorly.
Have you got any that would though? Like, are yours just?
Well, I mean, traditional has been like, it's been in fashion since tattoos were first done, really. Like besides stick and poke and Maori stuff and tribal, but I think I'll be all right.
Unless La La Land goes down the pan and becomes the worst film ever.
Well, I'm just hoping that one of the actors or actresses on my arm doesn't get cancelled, like Kevin Spacey or something.
This is true.
Like
yeah.
if that happens, oh, I might just
or
cry.
like your centre attacker midfield guest that never happened.
Yeah.
Would you like to know who I would like at CDM?
Yeah, please do, son.
Okay, I'm gonna go a bit crazy and spice this up.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna go on the left-hand side for Jude Bellingham.
Ooh.
On the right-hand side, sorry, behind Foden. And on the left, I'm gonna go, as we're doing terrible Australian, well, as I'm doing terrible Australian accents, you're just doing your voice. I thought maybe you could have a go at doing a terrible Scouse accent.
I've got to get that clip. There's that I only do absolutes. That's like a terrible accent.
That was Irish.
Yeah, see, I've been in when I met up with you when I was in Liverpool for that Everton game. That's like 24 hours of my life I've spent in Liverpool. It's aye, Steven Gerrard, aye. That's the best you're gonna get.
So a good way to do it. So basically, I'm going for our.
Okay.
So how are we?
How are we? I'm from.
How are
How
we?
are we? How are we, lad? Ah, wee lad. You're a wee lad. How are we, lad? Oh, my
So that's a good
God.
way to do a Scouse accent. Is his name and we. How are we?
How are we? How are we? Oh, you're gonna have fun editing this,
See,
mate.
it's harder than you think, isn't it?
How are we? Aye. Played good football today. Aye. I've seen like all these TikToks and stuff of people doing proper good Scouse accents, and people have like the like not the bum bags, like the high-waisted shorts, and they're like proper like lads. I want to be able to do that sort of accent. What are you looking at, lad? Aye. See, that's more Irish.
Is it even Irish? I don't even know if it's Irish.
I don't know,
Oh yeah,
man.
that's a good one as well. Say chicken and a can of Coke.
Chicken in a can of Coke. How are
No,
we?
Coke.
How are we, lad? Chicken in a can of
Not
Coke. Coke.
No, not Coke. Coke. Coke.
Coke.
No, Coke.
See, I
Say Coca.
Coca. Like that.
Co.
Coke.
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 You're going cur.
I have no idea.
You're doing like
Oh,
See,
God.
and you're criticising my 2 jars of lager and a Guinness.
Yeah, but I'm convinced that you practice that Australian accent in the mirror like every single morning when you wake up, and Katie's probably like looking.
Just wake up and turn to Katie and go, "G'day, mate." Oh, "G'day, Kate."
Katie's looking at you and she's like, "How have I ended up in this position? I've got a man that's twisted doing an
Do you want
Australian
to get the
accent."
dog up or shall I?
At least I'll give you credit. You do the Australian accent 10 times better than I do. Give me a year. Get me on for FIFA 23. We'll have another squad builder showdown. I'll have the Scouse
Roll up to
accent.
Scott with the shot and be like, "Today we're joined by Jared." "Yeah, lads, yeah, sounds, yeah." Proper buzzing that they've added Leon Osman in as well as Tim Cahill. Yeah, that's going to be a boss video.
Oh my God, Leon Osman.
Should we move on to the fullbacks?
Oh, that's incredible. Yeah, let's move on to the fullbacks before I embarrass myself anymore.
Into the fullbacks we go then. I will go first. I've put myself in a bit of a predicament here, to be honest with you. Just trying to make an interesting squad, and I've muddled myself needing 2 strong links. But I'm going to jump straight in and get my first strong link. I mean, it's set to Dortmund because I was looking at the links to Bellingham. We're a bit muddled. Anyway, Ligue 1, French left backs, French fullbacks French right-backs completely are really bad. And French left-backs, there's only a few decent ones, and none of them are in the Ligue 1. So we're a bit muddled there. So I'm going to go, after laughing at you for it, I'm going to go and pick non-rare Emerson.
That's huge. Brazilian Emerson.
Italian Emerson.
Oh, okay, from Chelsea. Right. I was thinking the one from Spurs for a second there. Right.
There was Kamara, who would have been sick, but he's Ivorian now on this game.
Right.
There's been quite a lot of nation changes between FIFA 21 and FIFA 22. So here's Kamara. This is the guy who had the Halloween, I can't remember what it's called last year, Rule Breaker Scream, whatever it was, card that was sick last year, and he was French. He's now Ivorian. So unfortunately that strong link does not exist anymore, which is very sad.
That's a pain in the ass trying to make that work.
Anyway, yeah, I've got my strong link. Hopefully I can keep him. And on the other side, I am going to go for not a Dortmund one, because I was looking at them. And they are very, very stinky as well. And they need at least one good fullback, I think. So I'm going to go just Bundesliga. And I'll have him Babu.
Nice. And Babu with the crazy hair. He used to play for Newcastle back in the day, didn't he?
Did he actually?
Yeah, I think he did. A few years ago.
No way.
The Swiss fella from Wolfsburg.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure he played for Newcastle a few years ago. Maybe I'm just completely making that up out of the clouds. But luckily for you, you're getting to keep them. I put Theo Hernandez in at left back, and I put Ryan Fredericks, the main man himself, in at right back.
Very nice. Yeah, that's some good knowledge, mate. He played for Newcastle for 4 years.
That's that career mode,
out on loan to Rangers and didn't play. Out on loan to Young Boys and didn't play.
That's that career mode knowledge, man. It's like, with career mode, you remember like the weirdest sort of wonder kids, or like weirdest kids that have good potential, and then you see them move to different clubs and they come back and you're like, oh yeah, them. I forgot about them.
That guy.
When they're like 52 rated, and now they're actually like a decent footballer. It's the most ridiculous thing ever.
Fair enough.
Okay, so for my squad, in at left back, I am going to, I hit the wrong button, but I'm going to put in a Manchester United left back. Not Tejas, I'm going for Luke Shaw. And then at right back, I'm going for the man that I guessed you would have. I'm going for Ryan Fredericks as well. One of the nicest footballers I've ever met. Hopefully, I get to keep him. The pace is blistering. Please don't break my heart, Andy.
I was looking at him, and I put Ricardo Pereira.
Let's go.
And then
Oh no.
I put Tellez.
Oh yes, let's go. Let's go. You would have been loving life just then when I said I went for Man United left back.
Yeah, I was.
Loving life.
Still,
nobody's lost a player.
Guessed. No, we're both being very sneaky. I do need a strong link to Bellingham at centre-back, and I need to branch it across to get an Aouar link as well. Right. So we could be a little bit ropey and about to lose one.
If you're going to throw anybody off, though, it's going to be me. You say all these things like, I need a strong link here, I need a strong link there, and I'm like, nodding my head, I'm like, yes, you do.
I don't know what these colours mean.
But I don't know what player that's going to be.
You're like, can I interest you in a FIFA 22 Wonder Kid that'll be 96 rated after 3 seasons?
Have you heard of Kai from Manchester City? Would you like him? I can do that for you today, friend.
To be fair, if you guess my players, you can give me career mode Wonder Kids because they probably all stink on foot at the moment.
Yeah, but they have like half decent stats. A lot of them. They're like promising in like one area.
One-off ones. Yeah.
Promising in one area, and then it just goes from there.
Fair. Okay, you're building basically a full Prem team from what I can tell. So hopefully, I'm going to be able to guess some of your centre backs and goalie. Let's get in.
Let's go
to the final section.
Let's go.
In we go then, and we started this video with the debate about should icons and heroes be included in the same pool or should you get one of each, and I'm going to basically use this as an example as to why it shouldn't, basically, because even though you could say icons are slightly more powerful than heroes, because not only do they strong link to their nations, whereas heroes strong link to their league, they also link to everybody else as well. So if this was a French camp, he would get the strong link to Pogba, but he'd also, I mean, I was French as well, so it doesn't really make much sense, but he would strong link to whatever CDM was there if it was an icon, or soft link, sorry, to whatever CDM was there if it was an icon, because they link to every player in the game, whereas heroes only link to their league and nation. I still think they're super, super, super powerful, and you can't be having an icon and a hero, because what I'm going to do is at right centre-back, go for hero Collar.
Nice.
Kohler.
He's the Bundesliga fella, isn't he?
He's the Bundesliga centre-back who now strong links to Bellingham and Mbabu and has full chemistry.
Nice.
So it's not quite... So I either could have gone English icon, which strong links to Bellingham, and then also helps the other people get chemistry over on the opposite side because he soft links them. Whereas this guy strong links to both and is now on an island by himself and makes the other side really, really sneaky. I feel like if you could have both, so if I could have gone like Kohler here with the hero and also like Petit at left back or something like that to get the strong link to Awar, and then this centre back could have been anything. I think it just is a bit too much.
Yeah, it makes it super
being able to have
overpowered.
both. Yeah. So I think we are probably going to keep it to one. Looking at that little triangle and the way you can do it with the centre-backs and stuff like that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to finish this squad off then, using Liga on the opposite side. And I would go with Sergio Ramos. And then in goal, I need a strong link to him. So it's either going to be Donnarumma or Navas. Now, I personally think Donnarumma's probably better. But I'm going to go for Navas based on that logic that you might have written Donnarumma.
Nice. So, I understand the logic you were going on, and I followed a similar logic, but not the exact same. So, at left centre, so initially, I'm just looking at the little squad I put together on my screen to figure out what you're going to do. So, originally, I knew you had to link between Bellingham and Mbabu to get a Bundesliga player. That also, initially, I thought you were going to link up with a German League Un centre-back. So, for the left centre-back, I've gone with Thilo Kehrer from PSG.
Yep.
Goalkeeper, I wanted a German goalkeeper because I thought you were going to get a little triangle going there. I went for Bernd Leno. Obviously didn't get it wrong. But, Andy, we have selected successfully Hero Kohler. Let's go.
No.
Way I.
I've just done a big monologue about how OP they are, and you've bloody guessed it anyway.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Are you messing? Now I just look even stupider.
Big brain
This
moves.
whole time, I'm doing a speech about how good and how hard it is to guess heroes, and you're sitting there with a little smug grin on your face, holding your piece of stupid paper up.
Mate, loving life right now. Loving life. So you've got to replace him now, and because it's the first player that I've guessed, I technically can use my trump card, can't I?
You can, mate.
Ooh, so I need to go for a German player, essentially, or a Bundesliga player to go in there.
Yeah, a strong link to Bellingham, if you would be so kind.
Yes, sir. Strong link to Bellingham. So I should be looking at essentially any Dortmund player. Okay, well, I don't want to give you a centre-back. Koulibaly's the only normal bronze. We'll go bronze rare then.
Would you like some Squabble the Showdown advice?
Yeah.
Do you want me to help you out?
Please do, the veteran.
Just go to Dortmund, search goalies, and give me the slowest one.
Okay. I'm going to take your word and think that you're doing me a solid here.
I am doing you a solid.
Reset the filter. We will go goalkeepers. And this squad builder showdown noob will issue you Kobel. I've just realised that Dortmund, all three of their goalkeepers are Swiss. Berkey, Kobel, and Hitz. 26 speed, Kobel. Thank you, brother.
You lose your hero centre-back, you get the Kobel prize.
Nice. Nicely done. Nicely done. Alright.
Yeah, when you use your trump cards, you just want to give someone like wildly out of position. So it's usually a goalkeeper outfield.
Right. Yeah, I was going to look at strikers
Unless
or
you're feeling
something,
extra
but there was no
spicy.
bronzes.
Yeah.
Okay, so for my squad, Andy, I'm going a little bit balls to the wall, and I'm really backing myself here, because if I lose this game and have to discard essentially 2 out of 3 of these players, I might just delete my Ultimate Team, and I might just delete my YouTube channel, and I might just tell the bank to stop allowing me to put FIFA Ultimate Team points onto my account. So, the first one, the least extreme of all 3, we are going to go, and we are going to add Antonio Rudiger from Chelsea.
Okay.
And then In goalkeeper, we are going to add Manuel Neuer. At right centre-back, we are going to add 89 rated Laurent Blanc.
What?
Yep. 89 rated
Sorry?
Laurent Blanc.
Sorry?
Mate, it's my...
Man comes in here.
It's my debut. I've got to make a statement.
Jimenez and Bergwijn, and then finishes off with Blanc and Neuer.
Yeah, I've got to make the blow as minimal as possible. If I've got like three of the positions are absolutely deadly, and I lose, then that's life. But you know what? You've invited me on the channel. I've got to make a statement. I've got to provide the fans with the entertainment they deserve, and I've got to show that we don't mess around when you're playing with Jared HD. Let's go.
Oh, Christ,
This,
all right,
like,
well.
if I win this game, this is going to be like the master stroke.
If I have to discard Tim Cahill, I'm going to cry. I'm going to be honest with you.
Mate, this is big stakes for me now, but got to do it. Got to do it.
I can't believe I've got Kobel and you've got Blanc.
Yeah, but I'm a shocking player, so it kind of evens out.
I feel like you're just saying that to give me a false sense of security, and then you're actually going to be sick and bad. Oh, God.
I really hope that's the case, mate. I really hope that's the case.
I'm just looking at your team now. We're literally playing with the Australian attorney, aren't we? Oh, I've got a 3-league hybrid, and one of them's an icon who then gives you a goalkeeper from another league.
3-league hybrid, but it's only like, it's 9 of the 11 players are Premier League players.
Prem. Yeah, you've gone full Atani. You are the Australian Atani.
Look, I'm going to take that as a compliment. I've never spoken to Atani, but he seems like a lovely bloke, so I'm going to take that as a massive compliment.
Let's just get into a game.
Let's go. Oh, God.
Oh, baby, look at that red ping. I've just gone on an antipode map, which shows you the opposite side of the world to where you are. It's not quite perfectly the opposite side of the world. Apparently, the opposite of Liverpool is just off the south coast of New Zealand.
Right.
But it's pretty bloody close. We're about as far away from each other as we possibly can be.
Let's go.
So this is going to be some interesting ping.
The world game, baby. The world game.
I think I'll benefit from it on my channel because I'm the host, and you'll benefit a bit more on your channel because you're the host. Yeah. But it doesn't feel like laggy in terms like jittery. It just feels a bit slow to react.
Yeah, just heavy. That's great to know when I've got bloody Blanc on the line, eh? Oh my God. I don't even want to...
Oh, Jamie Vardy.
Just clear it. Good.
I thought my controller just disconnected. It's just the battery's low. Mate, goalies on this game absolutely on some sort of performance enhanced stuff.
Oh, they're so good, aren't they? Oh, nice throw there. Nice throw. Timmy Cahill. What is that? See, I pressed
Go on, Tim Cahill.
I pressed X 2 players before.
Go on, Tim Cahill.
Oh my God. Let's go,
No!
I pressed that X call like 5 seconds before that happened.
Trying to time your one-on-ones with 300 ping. It's not good.
Højbjerg, green times it in the ping! Højbjerg, oh my God!
Oh, Cahill! Oh my God!
Are you kidding me? I've green timed that.
Keylor Navas is on something.
I've green timed that in 300 ping. And hit the crossbar. Oh, you're kidding me. You are kidding me.
Bellingham.
Bergwijn. Ah.
Mate, you love a time finish, don't you?
I love him, mate. Only way to beat the AI in this game. I've seen you try to...
ping OP.
I'm done. Oh. Oh my God. We were not trying to pass that one there. Oh, he's still...
Oh, why is he not... Pogba's got 5-star skills, man. Do a scoop 10.
What a contest. Half time. 0-0. Ah.
Mate, this has been scrappy. I feel like we both should have scored.
Yeah. I don't know how your Navas made that many saves. That little period.
I don't know, I might Pogba missed one-on-one as well.
This is
like,
true.
We both should have a goal, I think. Your expected goals is through the roof compared to mine, to be fair.
It's not about...
I think it's probably from that double save Navas. Like, that definitely should have gone in.
Yeah, that second follow-up as well, where he was scrambling across the face of goal.
Crazy.
Oh my god.
Pogba missing sitters one-on-one.
Go on, Timothy. Go on. Jimenez! Yes! Jimenez! The green beam!
God.
The green beam in the 300 ping! Oh, baby! Oh!
Did you green time that,
I green
did you?
time that. That's the second green.
Okay.
Let's go.
I need to learn to green time my shots more on this game.
Dude, green timing is super
I
overpowered
tried to green
this
time
year.
finesses.
I'm telling you, I try to green time everything. It's the way to go, man.
Interesting. See, with people say, oh, play online, but some of the AI tips and tricks...
When you know how the AI works, you can predict what your opponent's going to do with the players they're not controlling, if that makes sense. Oh, Luke Shaw's kept that in somehow.
How has he kept that in?
It's
like Ronaldinho or something.
I was fully expecting to be conceding a corner there. Let's go, Bergwijn.
It's the Cobel prize, mate. Okay, it's pretty off enough.
Oh!
I keyed that in about 4 years ago. No, come on, keep that.
Let's go! 2-0. Oh, the ping's helping you, boy. The ping's helping you, boy. What'd you say at kickoff?
Playing out from the back in 300 ping.
What'd you say at kickoff, but you were like, oh yeah, the ping's probably going to help you more on your home channel, on your...
I assumed that I get a benefit from it, yeah, because I'd be the host and you'd have ping, but I think it's equalised it, so we've both got ping. Get in the box, Tim. Get in the box, Tim.
Oh, I was too preoccupied on marking Tim Cahill. I looked up and you were just charging into the box there. I was like, oh, okay, I should probably take care of that. Oh, Pogba on Pogba. The red time. Surely not.
It's so hard to time it in this connection.
Speak for
I don't know how you're doing
Speak for yourself, King. Oh, I just can't clear the ball out from the back. I'm giving you charity here. Oh my god. Oh, Neuer, what a save.
Neuer.
King.
Alright, Pogba onto Tim Cahill's head. No, you animal.
What is doing?
Blocking poor little Timmy like that.
Bullying a national icon. Tim's actually pretty good as I lose the ball, but he's been pretty good in this game, I found. Oh my god!
Nodded.
That was red timed as well. That was a red timed.
That was red timed?
That was red timed.
Are you messing?
That was red timed. It somehow ended up in the top corner. What the hell? Paul Pogba. Oh my god, I did not deserve that goal. Red timed. So you're telling me my green timed that was inside the box got saved, but that red time goes top corner with he's not even facing the right way essentially.
I'm fuming.
Oh god, I really hope that goal is the reason why you lose
If that costs
Cahill.
me Cahill.
Let's go, baby. He's only come into his backyard and absolutely done him. Let's go. Let's go. Go do a little Tim Cahill celebration on the mic. Let's go.
Fuming.
Fuming. Hey, fuming. Just gonna pop down to the chicken shop because I'm fuming. Was that any better?
No, absolutely terrible still.
Ah well, we try.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Well, it turns out playing FIFA in 300 ping is incredibly difficult.
Speak for yourself.
I hope you guys...
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, speak for myself. Playing FIFA with Cobel at centre-back is also incredibly difficult.
Yeah, Laurent Blanc saved me a lot there.
Mate, you're Blanc. You could just leave him to defend by himself, and it didn't matter that you had ping because he just ran over and tackled me anyway.
It's true.
Bloody ridiculous. Oh, well, I hope you guys have enjoyed the first couple of shows with Jared. There is going to be another one over on his channel where we will face the pain of 300 ping again. But for now, I have to face the pain of 3 discards. Ready when you are, mate.
I was about to say, I thought you were about to wrap up the video. I was about to say, hold up, don't you have...
So thanks for watching. See you guys later.
Yeah, I thought you were going to try doing a
International
sneaky
laws
there.
dictate that we don't have to do discards with Australians. No, go on.
So you've gone for a 4-3-1-2.
4-2-3-1.
Sorry, yes, that's the one. Okay, so you've randomized your squad.
Yep.
All right. First player, I want you to discard your goalkeeper. I want you to discard your striker.
Okay.
And because you put Cahill in that position, I want you to discard your left attacking midfielder.
Okay, I moved CAHILL out to right attacking mid. So you got Vardy, Foden, Navas.
Oh, no. Oh, I wanted you to get rid of that Tim Cahill.
I was stressed. My poor Everton team wouldn't have been able to recover if they'd have gone. Right, let me go get these 3 into an SBC. We'll be back.
Let's go.
When I'm ready. Right, there we go then. I have included a massive overload of Premier League fodder, basically, which would have completed the Talisca SBC by itself, but because we've then now got Vardy, Foden and Navas in the squad, it's 87 rated instead of 84. But that was my punishment, and we've at least used our time wisely and been punished and got Talisca at the same time. So that is probably the most expensive Talisca anyone will ever get, but we had to do the discard. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this Squad Builder Showdown. Go and check out another one that'll be over on Jared's channel. I'll leave a link down in the description. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys next time.
Laters.